I'm not good at math, I recognize that. That'd be like me popping into your bedroom and being like, is this really how you try to please your woman? And you'd be like, this is the best I know how. And I'd be like, that really feels like an excuse. You notice how bored she looks? It's not supposed to be like that. Alright, we got the key card. And nothing else. The sadness is real. So sensitive. I'm just not gonna get bullied by somebody online who's probably either half my size or 3 times my size. Trying to decide if I want to go down there and pull the stupid lever. I do want to go down here and see... I do want to go down here and see how many crates are missing from the tunnel. I'm half your size and I bully you on occasion. You giving me $250 this week. You could say mean shit about my mom and I'd figure out a way to rationalize it. God damn, there are a lot of crates down here. Fuck my entire life. God damn, that is a lot of crates. Well, I guess we'll keep running that experiment for a minute. I'm trying to think of like what my what is my most pressing thing to solve. Yeah, I was dead ass wrong. I think are the words I was looking for. Dead ass wrong when it came to how many crates were in the tunnel. Very tired today. Yeah, I stayed up. I say late, elder millennial late, which meant between midnight and 1. Not a drop of alcohol in my body, but I did stay up that late doing Robear's D&D campaign on his channel. And I am just not built. I'm just not built for being up that late. Man, I tell you what, we didn't see the wrench for 40 days, and now every time I draft the tool shed, I don't know that I'm like particularly mad about it, but every time I draft the tool shed, it feels like it shows up now, and I don't really need to adjust my stuff anymore. Like, it makes me wish I had the trading post to turn right back around and hand it off. I will say between today and yesterday, Kath, I slept in twice, which means I've missed the gym 2 days in a row. And with me getting on a plane for Boston tomorrow, after stream, we get a full stream. But with me getting on a plane for Boston tomorrow, I really would. I'm not going to be able to go tonight. I've got plans with the family tonight, but I really would like to hit it in the morning so that I've got like one more good pump at a gym I'm familiar with, you know? I am going to take workout clothes. Flame Goat has said that he'll work out at the hotel gym with me if I feel so inclined. But I am a little pissy with myself that I've missed 2 days of working out in a row. I think I'll bring the attic down to unusual. I kind of don't mind the coat check being unusual. And I think I'm okay with the showroom staying rare. Oh, you really don't think? All right. I'm just trying to avoid that whole situation with Syndrome from The Incredibles, where if every room is common, then none of them are. Yeah, I suppose so. There's a lot of stuff that I feel like, you know, there are probably plenty of things down the road that are like, man, I really wish I had the burning glass or whatever, and not being able to access it once you put it away is a bad idea. Am I going down this road again? Can I build anything? I guess I could make the turbo hammer. Eh, fuck it. We're here. I can't think if there's anywhere I've been wanting to use the power sledge. There is a spot down in the tunnels I want to take a whack at, but I don't think the turbo sledge is the answer. I think I'm just hopeful. Okay, whatever. Stick the chapel there, I guess. Armory it is. Yeah, maybe we'll swap out the armory. We'll go see what one of the other effects does. Although this would be good. I'm very happy to see a night shield. You may use the axe in the room directory to permanently remove the gem cost from one room. I've never used it, but I'd like to. Hey, Chaos, good morning. Oh, no shit. Oh, there, corridor. Does it not show which ones cost? I wish it showed which ones cost gems. I mean, like, I guess I could go off of memory. Like, the trophy room is what, like 5 gems to open? And I don't know that I really care about the trophy room, but the throne room would be good, since there is stuff that I'm trying to do there. It's kind of a scary sound effect. Neat. Yeah, I think the vault's only 1 gem. Okay. Guest bedroom it is. Alright, so that's just the bedroom. It must have given us a star. There's nothing I can smash in here, right? As long as I have the turbo sledge. A bunch of wonky looking walls. I don't think this is worth picking up. What the hell? We get a star for picking it up. 8 gold for a star feels good. Some time today to check out the menu. Well, I'm pretty excited about this. I'm gonna get some oysters for sure. Yeah, I don't want to go too deep into watching it right now, or looking at it right now, but I'm gonna try not to bankrupt you. But at the same time, I am gonna get some seafood for sure. Yeah, I saw somebody the other day say the axe only comes up 3 times, which doesn't feel too particularly spoilery. It does kind of feel like a quality of life note. I need gems, damn it. Oh no. Gems it is. Okay. This is not an empty box. The gems are in the black box. The empty boxes are both true. Alright, so if this is true, and there's gems in there, then this is true. And this is true. So all 3 would be true. So that can't be it. If the gems are in the white box, then that's false. And that's false. And that's false. So that'd all be false. If the gems are in the blue box, shit, that's not right either. I'm missing something. Well, the black one is correct in that if that one's right, all 3 of them are right. Which means this is false. And this is false, which means this one has to be true. But that can't be right either. I need these gems, though. I don't have any, so I actually have to, like, put the effort into this. If blue is true, it means it is empty itself. The problem is that... Okay, so that would be true. Wait. True, empty. Shit. Black, right? True, true, false. This is not an empty box. That would be true. The gems are in the black box. That would be true. Maybe this is wrong because there's not 2 empty boxes. I mean, there is 2 empty boxes, but... That seems problematic to me. Okay, so that'd be false. This is an empty box. Let's reverse it. This is an empty box. Then that makes that wrong. So that's false and false. The opposite of this would be the empty boxes are both false. Damn, I'm floundering. if you can believe it. If white's false, it would be in white. The empty boxes are both true. If both the empty boxes are false, and these are both lies, then it would be in blue, right? Because that's empty and false, and that's empty and false. But then all three of them would be false. Help me, great uncle. Use your ghost eyes to point at the right box. Just pick one and we move. I need the gems. If I had like 30 gems, yeah, I'd just throw it against the wall and see what stuck. I'm having to skip rooms like the commissary because I can't draft them right now. Otherwise, yeah, like if I don't need the resources, I'll fucking dip out of here. I don't like getting hung up on the puzzles if I don't have to. But I need the gems. So like we kind of need to get this right. All right, so these two are like kind of clustered together. This one's claiming the gems are in here. This one's claiming the gems are in there. And this one's saying that both the empty boxes are true. The problem is that if these are both the empty boxes and they're both true, then this one's true and all three of them are true. So I don't think it can be in the black box. I'm guessing it's false. Evil Justin, what are you thinking? No, Amy G. Normally I don't ask for help on this kind of stuff, but I mean, this is not a new trick. We've seen this. So that could be false. White, we think it's white. I'm in. Y'all dumb as bricks. Dumb as bricks. Den it is. We had a bunch of people saying white. That wasn't just Justin. That wasn't just Justin. A handful of people were like, yo, it's white. I'm just fucking around, man. I'm not mad. I wasn't figuring it out. And here's some gems for us. Pretty sure it was black, blue was false because white was true. It said the empty boxes were true. That was the problem I run into with that, is that blue said the both empty boxes are true. So if blue was empty and white were empty, and both had true statements, then all three of them were true. Yeah, I'll go observatory. Maybe I can save the West Wing for further up. Worst case scenario is we can go stamp collecting down in the basement. I didn't mean to click that, but here we are. I don't know how those are going to cancel each other out. One could be false to make blue also false. I don't know. It's fucking dead to us now. What the fuck am I even looking at? Alright, game. Two things. One is we have the magnifying glass, so I'm going stamp collecting. Two is this is one of those places I'm sure is a door, but apparently I can't turbo sledge it, which is a bummer. It might not be. It might just be a place where the seams and the assets don't line up. But those are two things I wanted to try. Well, that was one of two things I wanted to try. I mean, there's no cracks in the wall, so I had a feeling that wasn't going to work. And then whilst we are here, we can stamp collect. Now that we have the magnifying glass. Turtle. The White Sea of Toby? Oh, the White Sea of Yore. I've been watching too much of The Office. I've never seen this one before. Neat. This is Corerica, the academics up in the mountains. I'm gonna scan all these stamps just to be 100% sure. I think I have some of them, but I'd rather scan it twice than not and be upset with myself. Iraja, which is a whole ass language we have to learn. And Arc Aries, I think we have the rest of the three of these. Better safe than sorry, though. Yeah, I'm almost certain we have that one. Damn, I'm getting hungry. Orinda Aries. All is not lost on this run, though. We still have options. Even if the game is being low-key kind of mean-spirited. It's one of the first runs in a really long time that I feel like is going to try to brick without us ever having seen a computer terminal. Vanilla yogurt with chia and flax seeds. I could go for some yogurt. All is not quite lost just yet. I just didn't want to burn our last 2 keys. I didn't want to burn our last 2 keys on the Great Hall and be wrong. Oh, Jesus God. I don't have any more rooms I can draft. I can just put that there to get rid of it, I guess. It does cut off the southern half of this, so now the only way in and out is through the foundation. That kind of feels like the least of our problems right now. I guess, man. Try to spare ourselves the headache. What the hell? Oh, I bet you that is in... Jesus, I bet you that's in the Great Hall. Although I don't know where we might have missed the coin purse. There are a couple of different, like, usual suspects. But I thought I looked in most of those. Free to watch Blueprints content. I think I'm done with story and secrets, just trophy hunting to go. I even was brave and did a big scan of Google results and found nothing I didn't already know about. I do not know if that's... I don't think that's the case for me. I think I still have quite a bit to go. Congratulations, Jambrew. That's a lot. That's wild. That's not what I meant to do. That's what I meant to do. I'm starting to see people who have found their way to the very, very end of it all, as far as we all know. They're starting to turn up. Oh, damn. That one's new. Yeah, wine cellar's good here. I want that. Whatever's hidden behind the glass. $12, $13. I've never stopped to see what those Roman numerals mean. I don't know where I'd possibly use that. But I've never stopped to ask myself what those Roman numerals meant. Can't wait for the clickbait articles telling us the devs say nobody's found a particular secret yet after a few months. Yeah, that's bound to show up at some point. Yeah, spare master bedroom's fine, I think. Now we've got a nice, good, high amount of steps. Yeah, drawing room is good too. gym me, daddy. Kind of got a craving for like a bad burger. Like a McDouble or something like that. Hey, Ferret King, what's going on, friend? Ooh. We work our way to the center. All right, archives. Time to give up your secrets. Man, I don't see a world in which I come back here, but just trying to see if there's any. Ah, we got the steps. I just want to look around. Uh... It's not gonna go that way. I suddenly need more gems. We're gonna use our key here so that we can re-roll this room if we need to. That one, oh god. Damn it. That would have been real good. I would have liked that one very much. I would have liked that one very much. Yeah, oh, fucker. Yeah, the gallery gives stuff like keys. You're right. I swung for the fences here, though. Screw it. We see how far the key card will take us. And we hope for the best. I've got no way to do this except to try to draft blind. I love it. Bring that shit to me. Okay. Okay. I suppose that's it. Wait. We might have respite just yet. Hold on. Oh, I didn't even realize it was Cinco de Mayo yesterday. I had no idea. I had no idea. Well, I want to see how warm it gets. If it gets warm enough that it thaws my assets in here, I have not had a lot of time to experiment with this because it's so hard to get these two fucking things near each other. Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. Can I run in, grab a key real quick, and then run back out? Hey, No Pants Dance Party. What's going on, friend? Yeah, the key's thawed. The problem is I gotta get the key and get out before my assets freeze, or else I won't be able to use it. Oh, the key I can use. The gem I can't. Ooh, Billy. We live. Yeah, the keys aren't frozen. I just want to see if I can get everything else. Passageway. Don't be a tart. Don't be a tart. Just give me power. Ah! Why do the gods forsake us? Why do the gods forsake us? Well, I don't have the break room, so. God dang it. I'm gonna keep marking down all the rooms. I wanna swap off the armory and see if there's anything else that potentially helps us get this one part done. Darkroom can carry power. I've got no keys. I've got no keys and both these doors are locked. Nothing to be done. No lockpick either, although my lockpicking skills are better now, which is the first time I've ever done that. What's the major mystery in the crosshairs today? Oh, geez, what are the things I have left? I have not unfrozen the letter in the freezer. I have not apparently found one of the keys for the sanctum, which I think is hiding in the vault. But we haven't drafted the vault, so we can't check. I haven't figured out the castle puzzle down by the chessboard. I have no idea if I've done all the stuff in a new clue. I haven't figured out why Mom's showing us a picture of a route off the map, off the subway map, that looks like a cat or an owl. Those are kind of the things that are haunting me right now. I haven't found the username for the archives. How many puzzles have you done from a new clue? That's a good question. We did the corner cases. Which led us to the microchip. We used the signs to figure out what the map image is supposed to be. I don't know what to do with it then. I think I might have been told that I broke the cipher here. Like I know that this is a Raja. I know that Mom's nickname was Merry Christmas. But I'm not really sure what to have done with that. We found the other microchip in the entryway. I don't know, maybe Cuckoo has something to do with a clock. I think I might have been told that I low-key accidentally skipped this. Yeah, I've gone through the microchip door and I've solved the sundial, which I have been led to believe that this might have been the sundial bit that I just never figured out. But I don't know for sure. So yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, the sundial thing's in the orchard. I solved that on accident. One away from that. The fucking drafting strategy sweepstakes? I guess we gotta look at that. Oh, thank God, we only got 5 more of those. We got 1 room we haven't found yet. We got our asses kicked in the final exam yesterday. That final exam was stressful as hell, man. What'd you get? The satellite. Which meant that we could unlock new, new experiments. And we got more information from staff. So, like, we may have missing staff messages that we can read, which would be fun. Dude, I do not have it in me to do the schoolhouse again today. Let's do the trading post. I'm gonna look. Let's do the trading post. And maybe if we find a bunch of items that we just are underwhelmed with, we'll bring them out here and shop around. Maybe, like, we place the vault. Maybe we place the vault and we come out here and see if they'll give us vault keys. I got a C+ all the while with Nate in my ear going like, I bet you wish you'd done the worksheets. And I was like, I didn't realize there was going to be a legitimate 30-minute fucking time test. Alejo, what's going on, friend? I was in the process of collecting the worksheets and I was like, at some point we'll sit down and do these. I don't know if there are any cuckoo clocks. I don't know if there are any cuckoo clocks. Yeah, pop quiz, asshole. Anywhere in the building. I'm gonna start writing down chess pieces again. Not much, just sat down, logging into work. I feel much the same. By the way, Nate sounded you did a whole lot better than he did the first time around. I genuinely don't know if I believe that. Nate's such an information sponge. Like I said, my big problem is that I see all this stuff and my brain works like random access memory. It is just in one ear and out the other, and it is gone unless I write it down or record it. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, Nate strikes me as the kind of person who, if it was possible to ace it on the first try, he did. Yeah, like, I screenshotted everything, which is the only reason I got a, what, a C plus, C minus? There's some keys, or a key. I literally just have the broken letter, that's a bummer. It feels early for the passageway. Kinda want that passageway deeper into the run. I think I've written down that the den's a pawn. Do have too many notes everywhere. Oh, here it is. Pawn, den. Alright, we got that one written down. You know what? I'm gonna place it. We're gonna hope to God for the foyer or a lockpick. I wanted to make sure we'd written down that the knight's in the observatory. I'd rather not run power to either one of those, but I will take a metal detector, a key, and a security card. Can I say where I saw cuckoo clocks? Yeah, I suppose. I don't have a hammer, which is a bummer. Vestibule. I was really hopeful that that was the foyer all the way down here, and I was going to be very happy. I'll stick the chapel there, I guess. Get rid of some of these red rooms early. Breakfast nook seems fine, adjacent. Oh, yeah. That must be in the bookstore. And on the way that on the place that it mentions cuckoo, maybe it's just telling you to buy books, which would feel kind of lame, but would work. We'll go secret passage. I'm gonna try to force the foyer to happen. There you are. God damn, really? Chat, this game's giving us the business. Yeah, we'll take a look when we get there. We'll try to pull the... This is the first time I've ever noticed that it's open air. We'll try to pull the bookstore off the library, which we clearly can't do here. Alright, Coat Check, your time to shine. It is early enough. Emerald bracelet it is. Now we'll see if we can find something more interesting to do with our gems. It feels early enough we can get our steps back. I hope I don't end up kicking myself for not opening the 46th room. Ooh, dog, I am wildly underwhelmed. These locks are becoming a problem. Well, let's see if we can do exactly what we said we'd do. Plus, we got a new book showing up. I am fucking starving all of a sudden. Alright, this is new. I've never seen Drafting Strategy Volume 5. What have we learned so far on stream today? We have finished all 7 of the sigils down in the sanctum, but we don't know where our 8th sanctum key is. We think it's in the vault, but we have not procured a vault key. Plus, we haven't laid the vault down in a while, so if we get a chance to do that, we might lay down the vault. Plus, I'm gonna go to the chest room and try to switch off the knight. The armory is cool. I don't know if I get to keep the armory if I switch off the knight, but I'm kind of curious to see what the other ones do. I might need like a sandwich or something, man. This is in fact Death by Rami. Okay. I'm gonna finish this sandwich before I have to read all this. Oh shit. I've skipped so many meals recently. It's been a long time since I've just had a sandwich. Just turkey, spinach, cheese, tomato, pickle, mayo, mustard, salt, pepper, whole wheat bread. It's kind of hitting the spot. 2 or 3 more bites and then we'll read this out. It's so quiet. I'm basically having the emote. That's almost exactly the sandwich I made. Oh, shit. That really helps. Okay. Oh. It can't be as long as Blackbridge. The death of drafting. A fear every architect faces. Every architect has experienced it. You're drafting your house room by room and everything is going smoothly. Suddenly you realize there's only a single path available for expansion and it's imperative for you to draft a hallway or else your design will have no hope of further development. But on the critical draw, the drafting gods offer you nothing but dead ends, rooms with no exits, and even fewer prospects. Dead ends are the death of dreams, the death of plans, and the death of expansion. In short, they are the death of your house. But are they genuinely as daunting and menacing as they appear? Perhaps beneath their morbid exterior, dead ends hold some inherent value. In this volume of drafting strategy, we will delve deeper into the world of the grave than any other architect has ever dared to draft to discover once and for all that there is any life beyond the dead end. I need to find an excuse for the lavatory to exist. A dead end is any room that lacks another door by which to exit. It is an understandable instinct to want to avoid these rooms while drafting your house as they limit your available paths for growth. However, seasoned architects quickly learn that you do not want to completely ignore them. A very common mistake that beginners make is picking a room with the most doors while drafting and ignoring all other factors, but every house needs some dead ends. Don't be afraid of drafting a few dead ends. Each dead end room an architect drafts removes that floor plan from the draft pool. The more dead ends you draft, the less likely you are to draft them later on when decisions are more critical. The key to figuring out a way to draft dead ends without blocking off your house's potential for expansion. Dropping a dead end room on the rank behind you is a great strategy to accomplish this and helps you pick up some extra resources before continuing on to higher ranks. In general, you should be trying to fill up every open slot in your house before moving north. Grave mistakes. An introduction to the tomb. As foreboding as a black bordered floor plan may seem, the tomb stands out as one of the most straightforward strategies centered around dead ends. This floor plan can be drafted from the grounds and is considered one of the outer rooms. As such, it can be drafted at the very start of the day, allowing architects to know immediately whether their strategy should be focused on dead ends or not. The tomb itself is a vast crypt filled with shadowy alcoves and creepy recesses. The entire space was designed by early Orindian architects to evoke a sense of mystery and intrigue, perfect for those who are appreciative of and skeptical of dead-end architecture. The 8 Agirian angels of that early era are scattered throughout the tombs, chambers, and are a memento of times past. You will certainly be seeing a lot of them when employing the tomb-centered strategy, as you will likely be making several visits here throughout the day. A successful tomb strategy depends on 3 crucial factors: finding shops, amassing enough steps to allow for return trips to the grounds, and drafting as many dead ends as possible. This strategy is perfect for those who love risk and great rewards. Grounds for Termination, Architectural Digest Guide to the Outer Rooms. Tomb isn't the only dead end you'll find in the ground. On the grounds, there are a total of 8 outer rooms, which are rooms that are draftable outside the house. These floor plans are unique, not only in where they can be drafted, but also in the fact that they are floor plans that cannot lead to an expansion of further rooms, making them perfect candidates for dead ends. These are also able to be drafted at the very beginning of the day, which allows architects to plan out their strategy with greater precision and purpose. For example, on a schoolhouse day, architects will prioritize acquiring gems to pay for the extra classroom floor plans, whereas on hovel days, they will focus entirely on getting lots of steps. Hovel, Grounds for Termination, may have been a play on words for the title of this article, but it certainly wasn't a joke for former groundskeeper Denny Ravane, who made this his home while employed on the estate in this humble bedroom. The groundskeeper's tool shed is often a great draft choice to find useful items like a sledge or a shovel. Even better, items can be found in the trading post. That is, if you have something valuable to offer. This shop is frequented by farmers and hunters who supply the estate with goods in exchange for a few shiny trinkets. Most of the vegetables and fruits obtained in the root cellar are from the locals, are preserved in the subterranean cellar. When winter arrives, these goods are stored as frequently traded back, providing them with a reliable source of sustenance during the colder months. Even further underground provisions are stored in the estate's bomb shelter. The purpose of this, of course, is like the root cellar, preservation. However, in this case, it's preservation of people rather than food against fallout, radiation, and red rooms. Oh shit, here's all the blessings. I guess we don't really have to experiment anymore, we can just read about them. Enshrined Ideals, an introduction to the shrine. The last outer room of the floor plan is a floor plan with a function that isn't as straightforward as the others. Just what is a blessing? How much gold do I need to give? How long does it last? The shrine is a space of reverence, a mystical cavern filled with the glow of candlelight, and those that show respect and pay tribute are blessed by unseen forces that guide this world. Blessings are persistent benefits that last several days and are bestowed upon the reverent visitors who have made an offering of gold. The type and duration of blessing can differ depending on the amount of gold given, but the more gold you offer, the longer the blessing will last. Blessing of the Tinkerer. Whenever you draft a mechanical room, trigger your current experiment. That's wild. Blessing of the Berry Picker. While drafting, instead of picking a floor plan, you can pick a berry. If you do, draft a random floor plan from your draft pool, disregarding rarity. Blessing of the Chef. For each different type of spread that you do today, add an extra dish to the dining room. Blessing of the Gardener, add 8 courtyards to the draft pool. Blessing of the General, after you draft a red room, if you have at least 5 different ranks containing red rooms, gain 5 gems. Blessing of the Monk, if you call it a day in a room on your estate, you will draw that room while drafting from the grounds the following day. Blessing of the Dancer, while drafting, you may pay 1 gem to spin floor plans. Blessing of the High Roller, each time you draft a shop, gain an ivory die, gain 10 gold whenever you roll an ivory die. Whoops. Oh, so this is the sweepstakes. I didn't know what this was referenced. I didn't know what the reference was in the trophy guide. Top 5 dead ends as selected by the editorial staff at time of strategy. The attic, the study, the coat check, the hovel, and the secret passage. Portmanteaus. Sorry, I just wanted to say the word portmanteaus out loud. Dead End Contest mail-in sweepstakes. On January 20th, 1989, Taro Martiz shocked the world of architecture by drafting 19 dead ends in one day. Can you beat his record? Draft 20 or more dead ends in a single day and you could win 200 gold and the trophy of the sweepstakes. Ah, you motherfucker. I don't have a magnifying glass, so I can't read the fine print. Ah, shit. Well, hopefully we find one. Yeah, technically the secret passage counted as a dead end. Word from the editor: as we conclude this haunting October edition of Drafting Strategy, we trust that you've unearthed the darker side of architectural design. and found inspiration in the morbid realm of death and dead-end rooms, from the despair of the drafted lavatory to the chilling allure of the tomb. We believe that even the most eerie aspects of our world can spark creative brilliance in the architect's minds. As you venture forth into the shadows, remember that there is a certain beauty in the unknown and macabre. Embrace the challenge of designing spaces that both captivate and unsettle and provoke contemplation in your own mortality and the secrets that lie beyond. Bookstore. Nailed it. Oh. Damn it all to hell. I'm gonna need more keys, I'm gonna need more keys or a lockpick set pretty soon. That's great. We'll take that. That's great. We'll take that. That's great. We'll take that. Thank you.
This is the story of the newest
Eisenhammer with the Prime sub, 24 months on a 2-month streak. What's going on, Eisenhammer? Thank you for the 2 years. Appreciate you.
Hey, man, those are bits.
Noah drops 100 bits and says, howdy, amigo. Good to see that reading the game is back. Also sent a quick Discord DM. Oh, no, I don't have them finalized. Noah says, I'm kicking off at 6 p.m. tonight for the first short stream of St. Jude. Let me know if you want to pop in and say hello. But now also might be a good time to go over incentives with chat. I don't really have a whole lot yet. Noah has a bunch. And Noah and I are both throwing our contributions to St. Jude into the same bucket. Like a little mini team. So this year, when you give to me, you also give to Noah, and when you give to Noah, you also give to me. And so he and I are trying to figure out incentives so that we don't set them too low or too high. Because he's going to have Illuminati money coming in, and I've got you guys who always kind of kick ass without a whole lot of incentives to begin with. But I'm definitely going to take this trip to St. Jude. I'm going to take this trip to PAX East to really kind of nail in what those incentives for our channel might be. I got a couple, but I feel like I need far more. Nate, what's going on, homeboy? I have axed the trophy room. I've axed the throne room. What are we doing? What have we learned? We have all the sigils done, except the one we don't have unlocked. The only place we can think of where we didn't see a key is potentially the vault. We also came really close to getting the fucking furnace and the freezer next to each other. But it still hasn't worked out. I still haven't thawed the letter that's in there. I have been telling myself, but failing miserably, that I'm going to write down the placements of all the chess pieces, because I like the armory and everything, but I kind of want to see what the other things do. And we've been trying to clear crates. Oh, and we did all the more Ajay boxes that were down there, that we left from yesterday. And we're trying to clear out the crates from the tunnel underneath. That's kind of where I am right now. And we just read the drafting book, so we now know about the dead end strategy. Or sorry, the dead end contest of trying to do what, 20 dead ends in a single build. We've also had a couple of runs kind of low-key brick right as we were getting going, which has been kind of a bummer. Ugh. I can redraw. Those are bad options. She's a brick and I'm drowning slowly off the coast and I'm getting nowhere. Got 10 steps for coming in here. Which one's 10 steps? Her ladyship's chamber. No, maybe not. Master bedroom, maybe? No, we have way more than 10 rooms. The guest bedroom used to be 10 steps. I don't know that it'll let us guess this place. We have more than 10 rooms, surely. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's more than 10. How do we convince you to sing 90s, early 2000 hits while streaming? Because that was lovely. Shit. You stick around long enough, Sam, and I won't be able to help myself but to sit here and just fucking belt out pop culture hits and references from the late 90s, early aughts badly. Super badly. Damn, dude, I'm struggling here. Nope. All right. No clue. No, I don't have the sleep mask. I do not have the sleep mask. Well, they are really fucking tamping the passageway down my throat. I mean, like, I ain't mad at it, but still. Do I really let this thing bait me in again? No, conga baby, something, something, getting stronger, something, 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 any longer, yeah. Yeah, that song goes hard as hell. Ugh, screw it. I can't help myself. Now I need power. First you get the furnace, then you get the power. God damn it. Fine. Well, at the very least I can go back in there and read. At the very least I can go back in there and read. Boop. I can go back in there and read the fine print. First you get the sugar, then you get the women, then you get the power. Alright, now I need this to be, I need this to be the archives or a place to get, yeah, just a place to get power is what I need. I need to be able to run power through here. I do have the key card, which is nice. I've yet to see a single computer on this run, which is wild. Security's good. Security is power. And it's literally my first computer of the day. So let's go. I'm gonna do this first. I don't know what I could possibly get done here, but we'll try. I gotta do the other hour of my sponsored time tomorrow before we get on the plane. There's a couple of red rooms we haven't drafted yet. We can make our lockpicking skills good. Oh shit, that was where I wanted to be. There's 2 trunks up front. I think the gems, keys, and coins are more than likely in the Great Hall that we did not open. More or less. This is the same thing as yesterday. We just didn't have the means. Okay. Power. Oh, I have no keys. Closed exhibit. Give me those sweet, sweet lockpicking skills. Dude. Alright, well, my only real hope here is to find a key. That is a key. Yeah, there could be another email about our performance in the test. That's true. There's a world in which we could pass through the antechamber. Oh, damn, finally a shovel. Took it long enough. No, absolutely not. God damn. This is a real bummer. I did what now? Wait, I did what now? Oh no. Apparently A, S, and D corresponds with... A, S, and D corresponds with the 3 choices that are on the board, and I hit A just trying to move my character left and right. Well, I guess my lockpicking is better for what it's worth. Time to start the long walk back to the West Wing Hall. Oh, dude, such big grumbles. Yeah. Either way, I gotta go the long way around. Damn. Well, I guess today I learned. Do I have a knight in the armory? Yeah, sure do. day, man. Oh, master of the night, man. The Dead End Contest Sweepstakes is open to legal residents of Finn Aries who are at least 12 years old at the age of entry, employees of Drafting Strategy, its affiliate subsidiaries, advertising and promotion agencies, and their immediate family members and or those living in the same household of each are not eligible to participate in the sweepstakes. To enter the sweepstakes, player must draft rooms in a single house during a single day. Any number of rooms may be drafted, but only dead end rooms drafted during that day will be counted towards the dead end tally. If the dead end tally exceeds the current record 19, participant is considered a winner. The cash prize has an approximate shop value equal to 200 gold paid out to the winner of the sweepstakes in a check equal to the prize amount. The trophy sweepstakes has an approximate shop value of 50 gold. Please note the trophy is not composed of real gold, but features a gold-like coating for decorative purposes only. The winner will be notified and receive their check by mail no later than 5 days after obtaining the dead end record. Check mailroom for prize delivery. The odds of winning the contest are not very promising. The architect who set the record was very, very good at drafting. Best of luck regardless. I feel like this is the kind of thing that the creator of this game's lawyer begged to put in. Wouldn't it be funny if some of the fine print we put in was on a contest? Day 67, and I drafted the lavatory at a most inopportune time. Ugh. Grumble, grumble, grumble. That's neat. Okay, rotunda. Back to the foundation. Or maybe we'll just go through the weight room. Honestly. Oh, fuck you. You don't get my key. An old shoe. Some coins. Some pebbles. Oh, fucking get fucked, game. Last key. Oh shit, we got lucky. We got lucky and actually can pass straight through. We're all caught up on floor plans. Alright, well, that's the end of that. We used up our luck, chat, sorry to say. Was there anything else I wanted to do? I was gonna go shuffle out. I mean, I guess I'll go back to the code check and we'll drop something off. I didn't get the study, so I don't have a queen. I didn't get the office, so I don't have a king. So I can't do the chess puzzle this time around. Oh, yeah, the trading post could be something. Oh, and there's two chests in the entryway. With the number of gems that we have, I kind of want to put the emerald bracelet back. We can finish the rest of the run using the gems that we have. Any other dig spots? Yeah, I'm gonna look around. I know we have a couple. We didn't find the shovel until late. We didn't find the shovel until late, so there are likely some dig spots around, but not a lot. Yeah, we got all the gems in the world. Yeah, we got all the gems in the world. All right, let me think. It's a dig spot in the aquarium. Good shit, running shoes. Keep it up. Plus, we get steps for going in there because of the sleep mask. No, the trading post is next for sure. I don't know if the trading post can swap into things like the master key. Oh, I got a thought. Hold on. Just trying to think. Without walking all the way back up to the commissary, because I know there's one item we didn't buy there. I can't remember what it was. These are still gone. If I take the microchips out of... If I take the microchips... Was it the sledge that was still there? Yeah, which we didn't need. I just don't really feel like I have the steps necessary to get back there and do anything else today. If I take the microchips out of the sundial, do I get to keep the antenna? It looks like the antenna stays no matter what. Alright, so first things first, tomorrow, I want to put these back in the grotto. Ooh, I got thoughts, Greg. Can you milk me? But we're not going to put these back in the grotto just yet. Because now these are inventory items. Maybe the trader would like inventory items. I'll be really sad if I fuck myself over and like soft lock myself because I trade in these microchips. They may not even take them. This is like when this could be like when I go to the showroom and I buy everything and then I take it all to the workbench and it's like, do you want to build something with this? And I'm like, yeah, let me build a secret item. And they're like, you dumb idiot, there's no secret items. It's an old tin can. Absolutely nothing. And a coin. Yo! These motherfuckers will take anything. Okay. I don't want the coin purse. I don't want the car keys. I really don't want the car keys. I've already used the night shield. Silver key will work. I could trade the Morning Star and just pick up the sledge on the way through. That'll work. I'll take the Lucky Rabbit's foot. Trade the microchip for the coin purse. What does the coin purse turn into? Nope. Trade the microchip for the car keys. Now what are you going to give me? Fucking coupon book. Okay, hold on. I don't need the coupon book. Yeah, that's probably good. Yeah, that's probably good. You're going to give me back the car keys? Oh, that's kind of twatty. What if I give you a broken lever? You give me a salt shaker? It's a trade. Now what do you give me? The battery pack. What the fuck do I need that for now? House is really working against me today, it feels like. Ooh, shit. Yeah, I'll trade the 1 key for the lockpick kit. Oh, these are garbage trades, man. I really don't need the coin purse. Maybe I can trade the car keys in for something. You mother effers! God damn it! Ah, okay. I don't think there's. Nope. Okay. That said, we have the lockpick kit, so we're not entirely boned yet. My desire to use the furnace to unlock the freezer is boned, but what else is new? That achievement's hard as hell. Or not achievement, but you know what I mean. Like, to accomplish that is hard as hell. Oh, shit. Alright, increased lockpicking skills. Get out of Dodge, man! Flabbergasted. Absolutely flabbergasted. I'm not even sure of what I am hoping to receive. Maybe the key maker up there in the morning, by the morning room. Yeah, I guess I should have taken the silver key. Considering the fact that we spent a lot of time upgrading our lockpicking skills this run, I thought we would perform better under pressure. That's a wall. Are you fucking kidding me? Okay. I wanna be your sledgehammer. Why don't you call my name? I did open the chest in the entry hall. I did. They had literally nothing but gem. I fucking want to die. I have upgraded my lockpicking skills like 9 times in the last 2 runs. I couldn't lockpick 2 doors. I have one last thing I can try, and I can't promise I'll have the steps to do it. I may just run out of steps in transit. I will likely run out of steps in transit. Good grief. You know the old saying, a lockpick is better than a kick to the gonads. Good grief, that was a rough one, man.